Welcome to the In the Money Poker Podcast, your source for all things poker. Here we're going to discuss everything from beginner tips to high-level play. We'll be talking to the top players and experts in the game so that you can learn how to take your poker game to the next level. I'm your host, Michael Gabriel, and thank you for listening. All right, so this is an update on my journey. Let's go. I hit my 300. So I reached, we'll call it level 2. So the exciting part about all of this is that I finally, through what felt like 6-7 months, actually was compressed as I looked at the timeline only into 2. And what it has allowed me to do within these 2 months is I played these free rolls. I got me to my $300 bankroll, and now I'm getting ready to take the bankroll into the casino and fast track this thing. Now I'm a little nervous, and I'll tell you why. So when I did this before, I went on a great streak. I played a lot of cash games. I never lost a cash game. Now I did rebuy. There was a time where I had to pull my second bullet, but at that time I already had a huge bankroll. Now I wasn't winning all the tournaments, even though I cashed, I think, in 2 of those. And then life hit me. I stopped that, and then I was moved, and I used all that money for moving expensive to Florida. So now that I've started all over again, I finally hit my 300. The timeline I look back, it's only taken me a couple months, which is great. And I'm excited. I'm excited because if you want to call this the Average Joe to Poker Pro series, I've reached the level 2, which now I call it Warrior Poker. So I am writing a book. I am documenting the process, and I am super excited to see where this journey is taking me. And I just want to say thank you for listening, and thank you for being on this journey. You know, my goal here is to go from 0 to a World Series poker bracelet or title, and I'm finally on my way. Now, worst case scenario, what happens from here is if I lose, then I have to go back to square one, which I am not excited to think about, but that's what it takes. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. So yeah, this is where we are now. The grind, like I said, probably took 2 months. I played I played some online tournaments. I cashed in some of those, but out of fields of thousands, like literally thousands of people, I would come in like 30th place. I'd win $5. So to get to this 300, I had to win a bunch of stuff. So I won a bunch of $5. I won some $20. The live tournaments that I've been playing in Florida allowed me to hit some 50s, some 100s. So it did fast track me pretty quick, but I had to win a lot. And I do have a method to my madness of how I play. And I guess through this whole journey, it has definitely leveled up my skill set on reading the table, reading people, reading the cards, reading the hands. I've folded a lot of big hands to people that normally, I see normal people don't folding. And I've made a lot of mistakes as well. I've done some things that I could have waited. There was a tournament out of 60 people where I think it paid the top 4. I came in 6th place, and I just made the wrong move. And I wish I didn't make that move because that would have built my bankroll even more. So, moving on to the next level, what we're looking at is I'm gonna start hitting up the casino with my $300 buy-in. I'm gonna play the 1-2 cash game, 1-3 cash games, and the goal is to build the bankroll up to 1,000. That's the next real level piece here. And once I hit the 1,000, then I'll start playing bigger tournaments, $100, $150 tournaments, while supplementing them with cash games. So the cash game is meant to buy me into the bigger tournaments. After I reach that level, well, now those $100 tournaments should, when I'm cashing, bring in a couple thousand, if not more. And then I take that and I'm gonna buy into the main event in WSOP, or I'll play smaller tournaments, but they're gonna be for bracelet-sized tournaments. And that's where we're at. So I'm excited to see what happens in the next level. I want to thank you again for joining me on this journey, and the birth of Warrior Poker Pros is here. Thanks for listening. Well, that wraps up another episode of the In the Money Poker Podcast. We hope that you had as much fun listening as we did recording. Be sure to check back next week for more exciting poker-related discussions. Until then, good luck at the tables and keep on grinding.